Title of this writing is A Time You Can't Remember. I was struck by this phrase from out of the blue one day. You remind me of a time I can't remember. I'm not sure what it meant or the stimulus that made it pop in. I just knew that it had more essence than a random thought. I did have a conversation with a friend the day before that thought popped in about his father who was suffering the onset of dementia. I was also asking questions of another old friend one day about someone's well-being, someone I haven't seen in over a decade. Perhaps those people and their stories got me to wondering about times that have faded past memory. I sensed there was a deeper application of the phrase, and I fished for it as I wrote this piece. We all have a time we can't remember, and I sense there is a part of us that we get reminded of from time to time that we can't remember either. We've become so conditioned to associate our thoughts to who we are that it makes sense to pause and reflect on who we were before we had thoughts. We were the same essence, just without thoughts. The time we can't remember consciously is a time before thought. We may revisit that time briefly in a moment of reverie or reflection when we only experience something without the aid of thought. Think of a time when your breath was literally taken away by something of beauty. Your thoughts were as absent as your breath at that moment. There is a part of us that doesn't lend itself to thought-filled memories, but only to the experience of those memories. That's the part we've lost touch with. It gets crowded out by thought. There is a place of knowing without knowing what it knows. We inhabited that place before we could think, and visit there now only when our thinking pauses. I believe we would all benefit by more pauses, so that we can experience the absolute serenity and beauty of a time we can't remember. All the best, John.